is La Favola in busy King Street, Newtown. La Favola is an Italian restaurant owned by Fabio Stefanelli. Fabio is Italian and started his career at Terrazza in Rome, working in England, Ireland and Russia before coming to Australia. La Favola is the culmination of his passions, dreams and experience. Fabio, welcome to G&M.
Grazie, buongiorno a voi.
I just speak English, I'm afraid. Can you tell us, what was your original vision for La Favola?
The original was the simple, classic and authentic Italian food. The grandmother passion with your mom attention on the details, like the pasta, the freshness, the quality and the simple in the same dish.
And you draw this experience from your own childhood, or?
Yeah, all my life experience was a fine dining restaurant, but what I missed was the simple nonna, the grandmother food. That's why we bring in Australia, in King Street in Sydney, the passion of the nonna food, the grandmother food. That's why our recipe, our plate is very simple, but full of flavor and quality.
Okay. You describe your menu
Yeah.
as a fusion of native Australian ingredients and Italian traditions with a little French twist. How does this work?
Okay, because the fine dining will always have a touch of the French inside. But we are in Australia and I'm very proud to be in Australia. And we have a special dish come every one time a week. We have like our original and local dish. Like the main our dish is a kangaroo ragu with mountain thyme. That dish is very typical here in Newtown. People love that dish and they love to try something different. And we mix the Italian ragu with the Australian ingredient. It's all very good match together.
And as you say, the customers really like this mix of Australian?
They like to try, like to see the combination of Italian and Australia, and they like to try, and always the regular come back and try the same dish. They call the tacker de bush.
Okay. Has your food style changed over the years?
Yes, it's changed a lot. We start in the first. I've been in Australia 10 years. Before that, I was just a fine dining restaurant, 2-3 star Michelin. And when I arrived in Australia, it was just like a fine dining experience. I worked in a restaurant, fine dining restaurant, to head, and the dish was completely different. And the market go up and down, and my life started to change. The baby arrived and I say, I need more time for me, and I need to. I'm in Australia alone, and here I miss the family, I miss my mom, I miss the nonna. I need to bring them here to feel like home. That's why I try to change all of my experience from fine dining to simple dining. That's why I just wake up in the morning, one time a week, go in the market. Just found the best local ingredient and bring in the restaurant, work with my staff and to try to bring and to study every dish. We have a full special dish change every day, and they're always changing, because our menu is very simple. There are 6 pasta, 6 soups, but on our menu we have a 4 dish from entree to dessert, changing every day.
So that's a sort of a regular menu,
Yeah.
and people
Because
come
we have
back.
lots of regular,
Yep.
they come 2-3 times a week, and because they come here for it and they have the experience to change every time.
How hard was it to emigrate to Australia and then start a restaurant on your own?
It was very, very hard because the law changed a lot, the visa, the different food. Like 10 years ago, it was hard to use the burrata, the simple burrata. Now you can see burrata everywhere. It was a little bit hard to do the fine dining because we have lots of competition with a bigger name. It was Tetsuya, Ki, big restaurant to compare with. That was very young, 10 years ago, or 23 years. And we work hard with a few chefs in Australia. I moved from Sydney to Adelaide. I was the head chef of Auge restaurant to head, and that was very successful restaurant. Then we back in Sydney and we start the casual, simple dining to bring some customers experience, Italian experience, authentic Italian experience.
So how long has La Favola been open now?
Almost 2 years. 2 years, yeah. In February, 2 years. And we 2 years. 2 years ago, this restaurant was only takeaway. Was only takeaway concept with the 18 seating. And slowly we started to use the wine, the service on the table, the special, different menu, and the customers start to appreciate that one. Even the blogger or everyone start to talk about our small restaurant and how passionate we are, because we here from the morning until every day. Even when we are at home and we start thinking the next dish, and still we don't go boring, and they start to change the quality because the season change every time, and we need to be always ready for that.
So if someone came from Italy and came to see you today and said, what do I need to know to start a restaurant in Australia, what would you tell them?
The passion. You need to have a big passion for what you're doing. The restaurant is very hard. It's a business, but it's very hard. It's like you never close a restaurant. Even when the restaurant is closed, you go home and you start thinking the new. Never. The business is hard because it's like a family. It's a family. No, everyone is same. Everyone has different mentality, and you need to try to bring all together. I'm the owner of the Favola, but I'm the best part of the team, and I work with them. I don't possibly open a business alone because I think the business collapses very easily. I need the support of the team. If they ask me what I need for open a successful business, your passion, your experience, and just love what you're doing.
You've obviously done very well, and you obviously have a lot of passion. And I really love the idea of the Australian ingredients, and I wish you a lot of luck. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
For being interviewed.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.